Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on the European countryside. I hope everybody had an absolutely awesome Christmas. I genuinely hope everyone had an awesome Christmas. We have finally got 2,500 litres of strawberries to sell. We have something to sell. I think we may get rid of that today, like now. Field 18 needs ploughing. What else have we got? Harvestings. I kind of like the ploughing job. These are all soybeans. We don't have a sunflower header at the moment. 23 or 18. They're the contracts we could maybe be looking at doing in this episode. 23's there. 18's there. Which one's biggest? Well, that's 56,000. Yeah, so the cultivating's technically the 1855. Yeah, it's not, don't pay as much though, does it? We did plough the other day, so yeah, we'll maybe look at doing that. We might even get them both. I tell you what, we can get them both done. Right, selling. We have some strawberries. The price for these is 846. Oh, we're here. So I think we will wait. I think we will definitely wait just a little bit to get rid of them. I kind of wish I had somewhere to store them. I don't really want to store them in a workshop. I could store them in a workshop. I don't think it's really going to matter too much. We've also got quite a little bit of honey as well. Fantastic. If I remember rightly, we should have bought some feed in the last episode. We should have bought some chicken feed in that. They'd have been producing eggs overnight. Right, so when's the honey sell then? I always forget, guys, when I can look now and completely forget in a couple of minutes. March, 3,360. Supermarket is the best price. So yeah, we can maybe get away with not doing that this month. Let me just change that time, guys, so that the day comes in a little bit quicker. But yeah, we've got a ploughing contract to do. We've got a cultivating one to do. It's going to tide us over with winter coming. We've got grain in storage, haven't we? 1798. Right, so this is November, so yeah, December and January. That's nearly a fantastic price. So that should bring us in about £14,000 soon. But yeah, I'm really impressed with that. We've got a header. That's all we do have. That's a shame. Tractors 11 grand, tractor 22 grand. So like I say, we were talking about bringing in the Ford. I'm not going to bring in the Ford as it was over on Attingham though. It's 44,000 plus the Jubilee edition, so we need 57,000. It'll start at 105 brake horsepower, but we will boost it. So we need £66,000, which is actually going to be quite hard to get. I'm looking for the cultivator. Don't quite see. My yard is a little bit dark. I do think it's maybe time to get some lights or something. Should we have a little look at lights maybe? Just, I don't think we need massive lighting. Just think maybe I won't mind something like that. You know, like at the back, just kind of watching the sheep, but I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do what we did on that other one. So we'll do this, guys. Look, I kind of build it into the look. Kind of like how that looks, but I like that. It looks like it's more into the sheds. Yeah, we'll nip down here. We'll get field 23 done. Like I say, we'll have some silage later on in November. I'm going to leave it on 5 times as well, guys, because I think we can maybe lose a little bit of time. We'll up it to 5 for the winter months. We don't have much to do. We do have some weeds though, so we are going to have to look at getting some skinny tyres on and getting them weeded as well. I'm quite surprised actually, because there's a lot of spraying contracts. No, there's a lot of fields that need spraying, and not one of them is a contract to actually be done. Right, there we go. And I reckon we'll get 2 across this top. We'll go down to the bottom. We'll get 2 along the bottom, I think, and we'll get these this contract done. Yeah, I definitely want to try and get the ploughing contract done as well. So, you know, we'll put a couple of little time lapses in on this episode. Like I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan of time lapses on this series because the fields are not over big. But I think if I just did this one field in this episode, I feel like it wouldn't. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be a waste of an episode. I feel we wouldn't get much done. But then again, at the end of the day, we don't need to get much done in November. We can just up the time and get into December. We will make some money soon. We've got enough money to buy a field as it stands now. But if I do 23 and 18, I can buy another field. I might be able to get a crop in the ground now. I don't know if I will though. But we can look on the calendar. Right, so we did 2 at the top. We'll do 1 down this side into here. We need to try and get yeah, we've got to be careful here. The last thing we want to do is drive into this river. Just gonna put that out there. We do not want to be driving into this river. And I am dumb enough to drive into this river. I know daytime is coming, guys, so I do apologise for it being a little bit dark. Yeah, I'm trying to make episodes a day to try and move the series along while, you know, still making bits of money. I don't want to, like, say put the time to 10 and then us make no money in that day whatsoever. Otherwise the series just wouldn't grow. Yeah, that is looking really, really good. Really impressed with that. I know it's not the best. I've missed little bits here and there, but brakes, brakes! Jesus Christ, I genuinely thought we were going in the river then. That did not want to stop. Just going to put that out there, that did not want to stop. But yeah, we need £66,000 in order to buy the Ford tractor. So I think that's going to be quite a bit past our budget at the moment. Maybe when we sell the honey, we sell that crate of strawberries. I do like that strawberries though, because what's going to happen now is instead of spawning in every 500 litres and us having to sell some every day, it'll spawn in every couple of days, but it'll still be worth the same as what it would be if we did sell it every day. I do like the mod where it makes the pallets just a little bit bigger. I do think that's a really, really good mod. I don't know who made that mod, but whoever made it, brilliant, thank you. Right, there we go. That's a little bit more done. I really, really, really want to get away from this river. I don't like that bit of slope there. I feel like I'm just gonna crash into it all the time. If I can do maybe do this, I think that's going to be fantastic. There we go. Absolutely brilliant. That's what I needed. Fantastic. Halfway done through this field already. I'll probably time lapse the ploughing contract. I was gonna do this one and the ploughing contract, but we're halfway through this field already. We're not even at 8 o'clock yet. Tell you what, let's up the time to 6. I normally prefer to have it on 3. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to be in the position where I do like 20 contracts in a day on this series with them being small fields. But we might look at keeping that time at maybe 6. I think 10 would be a little bit too much. It would be alright in summer because you get the longer days. But in the winter months with these shorter days, I think it might be a bit of an issue. There we go. Fantastic. Cultivating's kind of like baling for me. It's just one of them, you know, simplistic jobs that's just easy on the eyes. You know, easy on the eyes. I make it sound romantic, don't I? No, but you know what I mean? It's just nice, the texture change as we're just travelling along. Yeah, my thumbnails are just pictures as and when I'm playing the game. I'm not really... I don't know. If you watch my videos because of my awesome thumbnails, yeah, cool. I don't really know what else to say to that. I literally just take a picture when I'm playing. It's only so I can put the episode number on and what map we're playing on. So I normally just record one episode a day. But obviously Christmas is here and I've kind of stockpiled a few episodes. I believe you guys will be getting this episode Boxing Day. Like I said when at the beginning of the episode, I hope you all had a good Christmas. I think it's gonna be that, but this might even be Christmas Day. I don't know. I can't remember how many I've got pre-recorded now, to be honest. All I know is I've been recording since 8:30 this morning. It's now 1:30 in the afternoon, and yeah. The only thing I know for sure right now is tomorrow is Attingham, and I'll be recording Attingham again tomorrow on Christmas Eve. If you don't call it Christmas Eve, the 23rd, just leave. It's Christmas Eve. 83%. Nah, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I love a bit of banter, me. But yeah, Christmas Eve tomorrow. I've got quite a bit to do tomorrow, and I think I've got at least 2 episodes of Attingham to record, which for me they're quite long episodes, to be honest. The one I recorded today was a little bit shorter, but I was kind of in a position on the map to be like, yeah, we'll end it there. I didn't want to start something else for no reason. This field is done. That looks fantastic. A little bit of money in the bank. Daylight is just coming. 8 o'clock and we've already done a contract, you know what I mean? That's what I love about this map. It's so small. I'll tell you something. I have another map. I would love to do an old school, like what we're doing now. I've got another map I would love to do. Now, the field sizes vary. They are a little bit bigger than these ones, but they range from a little bit smaller up to ginormous fields. So, and there is a section of the map we could do old school equipment, You know, and oh, no field found that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so I have got another map I could do an old school series on. So maybe when this one comes to an end, what we'll do is we'll take a bit of money over to a new one. Because like I said, the land's bigger to begin with. I've got no plan on this ending anytime soon though, guys. Don't think I'm planning the end of this series already. This is... I love to play Attingham Park because it's Attingham Park. It was my favourite map on Farm Sim 19. The issue I've got is Attingham Park only gets played like once, twice a week. I'm trying to bring in this, and it's at least twice a week, possibly 3 times a week. It depends who's available for the Attingham, you see. If no one's available for Attingham, I'm going to start pumping out extra European countryside maps. If the, you know, because I need to try and leave Greenland at 3 days a week, just because that map is going to take, that is such a grind on that map. I did make a mistake though, guys. I meant to keep one of them bales, and I wrapped all of them. So just while I'm at the farm, let me just double check the situation for the sheep. I do think we've got enough sheep to last, enough grass to last us the winter. I do need to buy a bag of feed though. I'm not in a position to have any feed for the chickens. I would like eggs. You'll have to forgive the flashing, guys. I don't normally have that. Yeah, that's weird. I don't normally have that problem. I wouldn't mind, but I've just deleted the shader cache as well, and now it's going to do this to me. Maybe it's the shader cache updating. I don't know. I know it's a cache issue. Yeah, right, we need to get this field done. This field is going to be... yeah, I'm going to put this straight into a timer, guys. Mainly because I'm going to try and leave it on this angle. The flashing kind of... It won't give me like a fitter out. Well, let's just say it does my head in personally. I just, as a personal preference, I don't really like the flashing. So I'm going to try and stay on maybe like an angle like this. So I'll put this into a time lapse. Because like I say, we need to go to the shop yet. We need to buy some chicken feed. I think 1 bag will be enough. This contract will basically pay for that 1 bag. So I'll see you once we've done this field, guys. Right, there we go, guys. I was waiting for the contract finished message. I must have missed it. Oh, I can't have been paying attention. I must have missed it. Because there's no way this field's not finished. Yeah, completed. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's just... I just want to get rid of them and see if any of these spraying contracts come... Yeah, you see, there's no spraying contracts come up. £26,542. That light is doing my head in. It's affecting everything. Yeah, if anyone knows how to fit... I've been on Attingham all day. I've been doing bits and bats all day, and I've had no issues. And then today... Oh, I say today, now... This has started happening. It's weird. Right, we'll put that back over here in that corner. Like I say, we're nearly at dinner time. We do need to go and get some chicken feed though, guys. I feel like we're wasting a lot of egg production time now. And it's bad enough that they have to... Oh, I know what I'm going to say. The help has to increase. I just couldn't think of it then, guys. I'll tell you what it is. I'm getting mega warm in my living room. I've got the heating on. The wife is at work. The heating is on. When the wife comes home, the heating will be off. I'm a little bugger like that. I do it just to annoy her. And then she'll be like, I'm cool. And I'm like, I'm not. Right. I'm going to go and buy another attachment. I'm going to buy a big bag attachment. Now, I know the big bag attachments aren't really old. I need something to bring a bag back. I could use a pallet fork. Yeah, I could use a pallet fork, but I kind of do. I'm just going to knock that time back down to 6, guys, because I do want to get these fields fertilized. Herbicide as well in this episode, just so I can kind of forget about them. Yeah, I know the big bag grips are not exactly old looking, but I need something to bring the big bags back with. I could use a pallet fork, but I would like to use the proper tool, just so I can be like, no, I'm trying to play it properly. That's why we have a bale spike for the build. Now, I'll probably end up mixing and matching at some point, but at the moment I just kind of want to do it legitly. If I have got an older style looking one, I will use that one, but I won't know until I get to the shop. So until then, you know, we may run the risk of using a newer style bag grab. I don't have a choice for it. I do my best to try and find as much as I can. Like I said, I could buy a pallet fork. Hang on, before I buy if I was to buy a pallet fork, yeah, I definitely don't have a pallet fork either, so yeah, I suppose I could use a pallet fork. We do have a pallet to move soon, the strawberries and the honey. I'll have a look for a bag grab. I would prefer to use the correct tool for the job if I need to. Or if I can. Or if I need to, if I can. Yeah, a couple of little contracts done over in this episode. Keeps us a little bit busy, gives us something to do. I know they're not the most exciting thing in the world, plowing and cultivating, but we just have to do what we can. Can't get in. Right, there we go. Right, so we're looking for, no, front load of tools. Like I say, I'm just having a look in case we've got an older style one. It's not looking this way. It's not looking likely. So like I say, we'll have to most likely use big bag winch. That's technically for the front loader tool we've got. Right, well, two things. We can either get this one, 550, or we can get the default. I do prefer the default one. Just personally, yeah. Manager says it'll be outside in the car park for us. Member of staff has brought it around for us, which is brilliant. There we go. Now what we'll do is we'll put that onto there. We'll ride back. We'll go back in because I forgot I needed a bag of feed. Lime seed, not seed, but I needed wheat. £1,200 for a bag of wheat. So yeah, it kind of screwed us a little bit buying this. That, like, because like we've just done a contract and we've kind of just lost that money already. But we needed a bag of seed. Oh, I didn't bring a weight. Right, we have to let's put that lower to the ground for a lower center of gravity. Let's go and feed these chickens, guys. Oh, I've knocked the sign over. Yeah, let's go get these, and then I'll get these fields herbicide as well. We need to get that done. Whoa! Yeah, remind me, guys. I need to use my weight. I need to use my weight more. It's really affecting us now. Yeah, I think this is the newest grab thing. Like I say, it's made of tubes. When it wears, it won't look new. If there is an old school bale grab out there though, bag grab, if someone wants to put the link in the description below, link in the comments below, sorry, I'm more than happy to get it. I didn't even know, I never even thought about it. I was thinking of just using a pallet fork, but I am trying to play a little bit more, not stupid, shall we say. Yeah, we've got £24,592 in the bank. So I'm really impressed with that. Really impressed with that. Like I say, the idea is to buy another field. I'd like to buy another field. I would like to buy field 10 or field 13. 13 is just coming up with the lime here. So this is 13. The next one here is field 10. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to buy either of those. The problem is I'd like to get the Ford just because it's got a little bit more power. And I know it's going to be £66,000, which is going to be a lot of money, but we are nearly there. I can maybe sell our blue tractor, that blue one there. Maybe get about 25,000 back for that. We've got 25,000 already. I don't know why I'm trying to put it in there. That is the wrong place. Anyway, I don't know how much this will hold, by the way. I'm hoping the whole bag. No, it did not take the whole bag. Okay, that's interesting. There we go, though. That is the chicken joint. I do have a block of wood there as well. I might sell that off recording just because it's not really the end of the world. I think I'll maybe make about 150, 200 pounds for that. Right, so let me just put that there. Let me just put that there. I need skinny tyres on this. I want to try and get skinny tyres on this. Like I said, I was thinking, well, we could sell the John Deere. Customize tyres, wheel brands. Oh. Oh, do we not have skinny tyres for the John Deere? That is a problem. The idea is I was going to use this for like the spraying work and stuff. Oh, that's not good. That's kind of a problem. Right. I will just use a little bit of super strength here, guys, because I'm just going to go pop that back in there. We need to go and get some herbicide, which is at the other side. Yeah, 400 litres is not a very big capacity for herbicide. I think we will be making another trip in a minute. I'll be surprised if it even does one strip. 400 litres of herbicide does not go very far. Not normally anyway. That's not too bad actually. Spray rate for the herbicide seems rather narrow. Rather slow, sorry. Yeah. Interesting. I was expecting it to have a faster usage rate than what we do have. I can live with that being 10, what is it? Call it 12% per strip. I can live with that. It doesn't have any, yeah, it doesn't change control rate or anything like that, so yeah, I hope this isn't a sign of things to come with the weather. If it does continue to do this, I might look at putting the relight shader pack on the map, just to try and stop them trees from doing that. I will remove the shader cache again. I don't really see how it's going to make any difference though, because that's kind of what I did first time. Yeah, it's gutting we're going to waste quite a bit coming back up the middle. Then again, saying that, I've got an idea. There's no point wasting all that constantly. If we stop there and come back round here. Yeah, there's the flickering again. There we go, so that should be that field done. So field 1 is complete. That is looking splendid. See, now we can overlap into the other field. It'll make no difference whatsoever. Yeah, let me know what we should do in the comments below, guys. Do you think we save for the new tractor? I think, to be honest, we're not far from buying the new tractor. Just as soon as we can sell the... just as soon as February comes round. But that's if we don't buy a field now. Yeah, the John Deere is really kind of let me down. With not having the skinny tyres. Now, if any of those other tyre options are skinny tyres, by all means let me know. It could just be something I didn't know. Like I say, I'm not a farmer by trade. I've never once claimed to be a farmer. I've never worked on a farm. I play this game because I just love to play it. I played it once and I was hooked. I've been hooked ever since. It's like Euro trucking, do you know what I mean? I could go and be a truck driver in real life if I really, really wanted to. problem is that's not the comfort of my own home. I'm a bit of a... What's the word? What's the animal? Hobbit? Hermit? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not one of them. I don't really like to leave my house. The world's full of people who annoy me, and I'm very short-tempered as it is. Short fuse, and I don't know why. I've got two like autistic kids, and one with severe learning difficulties, and I've got all the time in the world. But when I leave the house and I have to deal with like Karens and Kevins, yeah, I just don't have time for them. I think it's because all my patience goes at home, you know, with the kids and stuff. There we go. That was actually enough to do all the fields. Yeah, so I'm kind of impressed with that. I do apologise for the flashing and the weird angles this episode. It was fine in the last episode. It was the odd little flicker, but this time it's just constant. But yeah, there we go. Really impressed with that. I've just thought I still need to go and buy a bloody pallet fork, don't I? I should have bought a pallet fork. I bloody should have just bought a pallet fork instead of that instead of that bag grab. Just at the moment, I'm trying to play things as properly as I can, but I'm also trying to not waste the income. Right. What I want to do, final thing on this episode, guys, I just want to go get rid of that chunk of wood. It's in my yard. It's driving me insane. If you remember as well, in the last episode we put a light in. We never put one in here, so we're gonna get one in here now. I really like how they look in there like that. It genuinely looks like it's... Oh, saving. It genuinely looks like it's part of the building. I really like that. Yeah, we could sell the car as well. I know our plan is to use the car and to go places and stuff like that, but I want to buy a John Deere Gator because we can use it for snow ploughing, we can use it for shifting things. It's 6-wheel drive. Yeah, and I really want to get one of them. Maybe that's what we can do. Maybe the car is where we get the tractor. Let's have a look how much a John Deere Gator actually is to buy. I don't really want to sell the Land Rover. The Land Rover is kind of... It's my definition of farms where I'm from, you know, the pickup trucks and that, but growing up in the 80s and stuff, when I did see farmers with the cars and stuff, it was always Defenders, you know, Series 1, Series 2s, you know. They're just bulletproof, so to speak. Especially if you get one with the older engine as well, the TDI. I did say we wouldn't get a lot of money for that. We've got 200. Well, that sawmill's very loud. We've got £203. That is not bad going whatsoever. But yeah, we'll drive to the farm, guys. I just want to have a little look in the shop at a John Deere Gator. Don't mind maybe swapping the car for a John Deere Gator. Because like I say, we can use the Gator for a couple of things, including snow ploughing, and we have to think of it this way: we're in November now, we could get snow. I could get a snow plough for the tractor, that's not a problem, but imagine if we got a little thing for it, a little vehicle just for snow ploughing. So yeah, we'll get a rough idea what the car's worth. We'll get a rough idea what the John Deere Gator's worth. There we go. So if we go in here now, so our car is worth... There it is. Oh, it's worth about £40,000. Like I said, I don't want to leave us without a car. 15 grand. This is what I'm talking about. And if you look here, look, we've got a little protection cage. if we wanted to. Engine setup is, I don't know, what did it say engine was? 50 kilometers an hour, so we can put a bit extra speed on it. Different tires, wide tire stand. Right, this is what we're looking for. Design. Windscreen, cage with screen. See what I mean? We've got loads of really cool options for this. I really like some of that. Oh, there we go. And we've got doors as well. And it doesn't really matter how much we spend here because... So yeah, we've got our beacons. Additional lights, yes. So we spend about 16, call it about 18 grand. Then obviously we've got the combinations. If we look here, 3-point attacher. Can't really do much, but you know, it's 3-point. We've got somewhere to put one bale, which is no more than we can put in the Land Rover. Then we've got snowplow. Then we've got snowplow. Then we've got, worst case scenario, look, little fertilizer spreader. It takes 1,000 litres. 1,000 litres again. Oh, that's for salt. So that's fertilizer and lime. So that's not bad. Now that could be for salt. Liquid and 5 meters wide. So it's not very wide, but liquid and fertilizer spreader, herbicide spreader. And then worst case scenario, 800 litre capacity tank if we didn't have a lot to sell. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, guys, about possibly trading the Land Rover in and getting one of these. I'd probably build it as a full little car because I would buy a snowplow for it and a salt thing to begin with. That's a nice tractor, but it's too new for us. But it would give us enough money to buy the tractor that we want to buy. And if we buy the tractor, we might also have enough money to buy the a field as well. I do like beacons, and I like to have 2 beacons. That's just me. Extra work lights. Yeah, yep, I'll take them. Mud guards, let's just have a look at mud guards. No, I'm not really bothered about mud guards. Front guard, I think that goes on the front. Yeah, I don't like that, to be honest. Attachers, weight. $80 weight, and then we can put a front 3-point on there as well. And it can be a front loader as well. So that it might be better to get rid of the John Deere. I hate saying that because I've just like bought equipment for it and stuff. But I really don't see any other way of doing it, really. But yeah, so we need £70,000 all in. We could get 40 grand for the car, spend 20, so we've got 20 grand. So that will give us 45, call it 45 grand. We would have to trade in, we would have 11, call it maybe 13,000. Yeah, it would be touch and go. The problem is having to buy the front link. Would be having to buy the front loader attachment again. That's where the money goes. We'd have to buy that one, 7 grand again. So that means it's 77 grand. We don't have to get the engine upgrade to start with. We could maybe get it without the engine upgrade, just for the fact that the John Deere is only 100 brake horsepower anyway. So the Ford could be fine at 100 brake horsepower. But yeah, let me know what you think we should do down below in the comments, guys. I'm always up for listening to people's opinions of, you know, what you think we should do and where we should go with the series. Yeah, we've got plenty there. Absolutely loving this. We are spot on at the moment with where we are on the map. Everything's done farm wise, and it's going to be a couple of contracts over the next couple of months. I am going to try and fix this flickering though. But until the next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.